Now, police recovered 2 ghost guns from the scene of last night's shootout. Police Chief Jeffrey Norman addressing the discovery toward the start of his news conference yesterday.
2 ghost gun firearms were recovered. Again, 2 ghost guns firearms were recovered. These are untraceable weapons. These are weapons that can be, made out of, printers. This is something that we see, unfortunately, too often, and this is something that we cannot accept as part of our community to be allowed to be carried or used.
Investigative reporter James Stratton joins us in the newsroom tonight. And James, the number of ghost guns Milwaukee police are pulling off the streets has skyrocketed in recent years.
More than 20-fold in the last 5 years. Deanna, consider a ghost gun an illegal, privately made, sometimes homemade gun with no serial number. Check this out. In 2020, police recovered 8 ghost guns, the first year that they saw one on the streets total. Last year, 2024, police pulled 175 off of Milwaukee streets. They look like a typical firearm, but without an investigative clue. Ghost guns are illegal, privately made guns without a serial number that can also be made as part of a kit.
There's no serial number on a firearm. It kind of inhibits us from seeing what that life of the gun was.
Captain Phil Simmert, the head of the Milwaukee Police Fusion Division, spoke to 12 News Investigates about ghost guns in February. Records we obtained show police have recovered hundreds over the last 5 years. Police recovered their first ghost gun in 2020 in Milwaukee, taking 8 total off the streets that year. 37 in 2021, 118 in 22, 184 in 2023, and leveling off to 175 last year. What do you attribute the rise to?
I think it's a status symbol, particularly with the youth.
You're saying in the streets I have more clout if I'm carrying a ghost gun?
Correct.
Because they're assembled with kits that are unregulated, they're more available to criminals who can get one without a background check. And while they don't have a serial number, Captain Simmert says ghost guns aren't necessarily untraceable.
It makes them untraceable via a serial number, but when these firearms are put together, they may actually have pieces that have serial numbers on them.
Police track every firearm and bullet casing used in a crime throughout the city using this machine, putting the pieces to the puzzle together to solve crimes even when the gun doesn't have a serial number.
We'll see this gun was used in 6, 7 separate incidents, and then we put those pieces together. Now it tells a story.
James, Milwaukee police also recovered their first 3D printed gun last year.
A 3D printed 9mm pistol. Captain Simmert says a 3D printed gun brings even more danger due to availability. Someone can download the blueprint and then create it. As for the police shooting last night, police did not answer our questions today. If the officer was shot by a ghost gun and what types of ghost guns were recovered at that scene.
Still many questions left unanswered. Investigative reporter James Stratton with us tonight. Thank you.